When you commit, reality rearranges itself. Once you commit, once you have true belief that the things that you want, the things that you're set out to accomplish will happen, then reality will make it happen. There's no more escape rooms. There's no more plan Bs. Everybody's heard the phrase, you burn your boats. That means you show up, you set out, and there's no going back to death or to freedom, to actually having the dream, the goal that you want in life to be accomplished. It's, people from America, give me liberty or give me death. Freedom or death, that's the only choices. There's no slavery. There's no giving up. There's no being lackadaisical in what you want and what you're trying to accomplish in life. You're going to get what you want. And once you commit, once you set your mindset on what you really want, your actions will also change. Your habits, your thoughts, how you go about your day-to-day, your daily life. And reality shapes and rearranges it because now you're ready for those opportunities. Opportunities that have always been there, but you were blind to them. You weren't ready to really see them. Your mind wasn't prepped to see the possibilities that are out there. You were still living in a non-committal stage, which means you weren't really locked in. You weren't really focused on things you should be focused on. And when you are focused, you start to see, man, there's a bunch of opportunities. Man, there's a bunch of possibilities. Man, I can do all of these things. And you actually start getting more excited, more positive. Your belief starts to build. Your confidence starts to build. And nothing's truly changed in the grand scheme of things, but your mindset has changed. And when your mind changes, your behaviorals change. So now the action that you're putting out into the world is going to allow you to get more done physically, get more things achieved, I guess, in a sense. And you start to see more and more opportunities, more and more things that you can dictate and be attentional on with your focus. So you're going to achieve more, and you're ultimately going to get those goals, dreams, and successes that you want in life. Versus when you're not committed, you're not really looking for them, and you're not really motivated to go do anything. You're not going to be consistent with anything. You're not going to be disciplined on anything. You're not going to set time aside to say, hey, I'm going to build or work to this project. You're not going to learn or study or research in order to get better. You're not going to dictate any time, energy, or focus is basically what you're not going to do if you're not committed. But when you're committed, and God and the universe and life, however you want to define it, sees that you're committed, now you're going to be getting more things bestowed upon you. You're going to start getting more opportunities, more what people call luck. But luck isn't truly like this random thing. No, it goes to that person that is focused, that person that is committed, that person that is following their dreams, that is actually working towards a goal, and they're prepared and they're being consistent. They're rewarded with luck, but luck isn't what we believe it is. So stay committed, have a plan, have a strategy, and go out and do something. You'll learn more in 30 days of doing something than 6 months of planning and hoping and wishing and sitting on the couch thinking that the business idea or the perfect body, like you're not going to get a six-pack sitting on your couch. You're not going to build muscle sitting on your couch. You're not going to lose fat sitting on your couch. You're not going to find the love of your life sitting on the couch. You're not going to build a business or a brand necessarily sitting on your couch unless you're doing some kind of online business or something, you get lucky. But for the most part, you have to go out and do things or research and do things, even if it's internet-based. Like, I don't mean you always have to go out into the world or to a gym. You can do workouts at home. You can, technically, can you find somebody online dating? Yes, but hopefully you take them on a date. Like, so you need to live a little bit. You need to experience a little bit, and you need to actually take some form of action versus just sitting thinking that life is just going to drop the perfect spouse. You're going to automatically be in shape. You're going to have $1 million in your bank account from just sitting on the couch watching Netflix, playing video games, things like that. It's not going to happen. So commit to the life that you want. Commit to your future and go out and make it happen. Reality, life, the universe, God will all also help you. this is all I have for today. This was Consistency Day 486. I hope you got something from this message. If you did, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.